here I am, I'm on the Mornington Peninsula. I'm going to do something that I've never done again, something else that I have a phobia of. I think the people are onto me here. I'm going to climb on a horse. I love wine, don't get me wrong, and I love vineyards, but horses, I read Christopher Reeve's autobiography, it really freaked me out, and I've got this fear of horses from when I was a kid. So the main thing we've got to try and do is find a helmet to fit me, bearing in mind I've got a problem-sized cranium, and at graduation, when I went to uni, I was the only person that didn't have a graduating hat. I had to hold it under my arm. So this lovely lady here is desperately trying to find a special needs hat that will fit on my head.
I'll just try. Oh, no.
That's what I mean.
No.
Ladies, you getting this? I've got a massive head and no jawline. That's why I'll never mate with an Australian woman. Right, let's go. Still off camera, this is what happens. I'm going to get a blue badge out of this minimum.
Let's try again.
Here we go. Have you seen that film with Cher called Mask, where she has the son with the giant head?
I haven't done it too small.
I nearly got that audition because they could have saved money on makeup.
Is that better?
Yeah. Ow! Oh, it's pinched my flesh. It's actually caught in there. Can you see that? Oh! Did you see that caught? I've only got a little bit of chin left. Okay, so I'm here with Terry, the manager of Spring Creek Farm. You're going to take me around this wonderful vineyard today on this horsey. What's his name?
That's Danny.
Danny. He's quite a big horse, isn't he? He's got flares on. Doesn't he know that skinnies are in?
Well, yes, but that's the way he was born like that.
He's born with flares. This one cool. Look at his hair. It's brilliant. You've had the GHDs on that. And so what are we going to do today? Talk me through.
Well, we'll ride from here and then we'll head up the track to 10 minutes by tractor and have a little wine tasting.
By tractor? What do you mean?
Well, it's a quaint name. It's a winery, and there are 3 wineries involved, and each winery is 10 minutes away from the other by tractor.
So how does this work? Both feet up here? Yeah. Oh my God, this is the closest I've ever been to an animal this big. Oh, it's like Jurassic Park. Why did I put skinnies on from Top Man? Right, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well done. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, I'm not the most manly man, but I've just heard that Danny is the horse that they use for hen nights. So if they're going to take a horse and decorate it with bits of white tinsel and put screaming women on, this is the horse they use. Danny, please, I'm sorry. Oh God. I don't like cruelty to animals. No. Why can't I play with the dogs? You must have to be careful people don't get sloshed when they're getting on the horses.
Well, they don't, because they're only getting a tasting of a few wines at the wineries. Yeah. If they want to get sloshed, they can go back and have a long lunch afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. Do you actually produce and bottle wine then and sell it and everything?
We don't, no. No, we just provide a service in between wineries.
Yeah.
The wineries are small compared to a lot of other regions, and they're all connected by safe little wine trails. Yeah. And so you wouldn't be able to do this in most other regions.
You do kind of settle into a rhythm, but unlike the surfing and the Harley Davidson riding I've done this week, they were things that once you got on them, you realised your fears were irrational. But this, because I do, oh, here we go. I'll finish that bit in a minute. I'm just going to chill out here for a second. Okay, so we're literally only an hour outside Melbourne. I've just dismounted from the giant horse that was Danny. I'm sure he looks completely benign to you guys, but I was terrified. But wow, how my emotions have shifted. I've got the Valley of Main Ridge. We're in the sub-region of the Mornington Peninsula. It's an amazing wine region. You can see the vineyards behind me. It's an amazing view. What you won't be able to get is the smells that are in the air, the smells of the plants around me. The air smells so fresh. The temperature's actually lovely. And I'm about to taste some amazing wines.
This is the Pinot Noir 2008 vintage from our 3 vineyards that are here in Main Ridge.
So that's 3 different vineyards, but the same grape.
That's right.
For people that
yes.
Look how clear it is. I don't know if you can see. I'm not used to red wine being that translucent. Is that a?
It's a characteristic of this beautiful, cool climate. Pinot Noir from this area.
That means it's quite high alcohol content because it's sticking at the glass. What is it, 13.5?
Yes, exactly, yes. You got it in one, yes, yes.
That's the second time I've done that on this trip, so that just looks
now
amazing.
If you give this a nice little swirl and have a few noses of this, you'll see it's got a very beautiful lifted nose of raspberries and sweet spice. Yeah. There's some lovely natural acidity there. Have you noticing any more raspberry on the mid palate and cherry?
It's like a raspberry that has only just ripened. So when you bite into it, it's still sharp as well as having. In fact, it's not that sweet at all.
This is another Pinot Noir. This is a premium Pinot Noir.
Meaning?
So it's a top of the range. It's a reserve.
You taste some significant differences here. Okay, well it looks darker for a start.
Yes, beautiful.
Oh, that's
aromatics.
A lot more body.
Yes.
Straight away.
Yes, more body, more structure.
Main difference, much smoother.
Smoother, softer, silkier
Less acidity, can feel it all the way across my tongue instead of just the edge.
Yes, that's right.
Could my week be any more schizophrenically different? I was on a surfboard, I've been in a Harley Davidson, and today I was gently carried here by Danny, the thyroid imbalance giant horse. And I've just tasted two amazing wines, especially that second Pinot Noir with the amazing scenery, straight from the McCutcheon Valley, which is a K that way. And I mean, the thing we're going to do now, or we would do if we were doing the full day, is to get on the horse and go down to another vineyard. I mean, how about that for a day out, getting slowly sloshed on amazing wine, hearing about the history, and being taken there by horses that will never throw you from their saddle or hurt you in any way. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure meeting you. It's been a pleasure tasting your wine on an empty stomach, so I already feel a little bit drunk. And what a great place to feel slightly drunk in.